Hi everyone, this is Amy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Kkaennip Jeon or Perilla leaf Jeon. For this dish, we need to cube up 1/2 of a zucchini. As you know, I cut this on the bias. I do this with carrots as well, and then into strips, and then into small cubes. I find it's the easiest and safest way for me to cube up any vegetable. Next up, we need to salt this because we want to draw as much water as possible. So I'm just spreading this on a tray and adding about a teaspoon of salt and setting that aside to draw out the water. We also need 1/4 of a small onion. I just had this left over in the fridge. It's a good way to use up extra veggies if you have them in your fridge. So just dicing this up as well. We also need 2 mushroom caps. I'm using portobello. I thought I had shiitake, but I didn't, so portobello is fine, whatever mushrooms you have. And 1/2 of a medium carrot just into a small dice. We're going to add that to a bowl with a teaspoon of minced garlic. We're going to start squeezing out as much water as we can from the zucchini, adding that as well. And we're going to add 1/2 pound of ground pork, beef, chicken. I had chicken, so that's what I'm using, whatever you have on hand. We're going to season with a teaspoon of soy sauce and a teaspoon of sesame oil. We're also going to make a batter, so to a bowl we're going to add 1/4 cup of flour and 2 large eggs or 3 small ones. And we're going to mix this up until all the large lumps are out. The reason we're doing the batter first before we mix up our filling is because we need some of this for our filling. So add a tablespoon of your batter in to your filling. I'm putting the batter on a tray to make it easier to dip later. Then we're going to mix this thoroughly with our hands until we get kind of a paste on the bottom of our bowl. It should look a little something like this. Now to form our jeons, I have 12 perilla leaves here. We're going to dust lightly with some flour. This is going to give the batter something to stick on. We're going to add a tablespoon of our filling just to one side, spreading it out, and then folding in half. We want kind of a thin layer, because these don't cook very long. We want to thoroughly cook our filling. So again, taking our washed perilla leaves, dipping in a little flour, taking a tablespoon of our filling, spreading it out thinly, folding in half, and just setting aside on our tray. And we're good to go. Now over on the stove, we're going to heat up 3 tablespoons of a neutral oil over medium-low heat. Once that's hot, we're going to dip in our perilla leaves and lay them out. And you don't want to overcrowd the pan, so I'm doing this in batches, so I'm doing 4 at a time. And these cook pretty quickly. That's why you want a really thin layer of the filling. We're going to cook for 2 minutes per side because we don't want these to get super brown. So after 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and give these a little flip and cook additionally for 2 more minutes and make sure that filling is cooked through. Then we're going to pull these out and let them drain on a baking rack and go in with our next batch. Just played these on a large tray with a little dipping sauce, and now we can go ahead and give this a taste. We've just done a little dipping sauce with soy and vinegar. The outside is eggy, a little crispy. The inside is savory. You get all those fresh, delicious vegetables in there, the softness of the zucchini, the crunch of the carrot, the earthiness of the mushrooms, and this is absolutely delicious. But there it is. Perilla leaf Jeon. I hope you all try to make this in your home. It's super easy, super fast, super delicious. Thank you so much for spending time with me again today. I appreciate every single one of you. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much again, and until next time, happy cooking.